test. All right, I think I'm here. I doubt anybody is listening at this point. Yeah, it doesn't look like I have any viewers. I guess I'll just start doing stuff until people get here. I gotta remember what I was doing. Let's see. Just updating some stuff. I know I need to add a new type to this to finish all the event types. Let's see. This is the one we want for now. Let me. Okay. So I need to reorder this. I'm trying to get used to using Windows without the taskbar and using like the Windows key to hot swap to the Windows I want. I feel like it could be more efficient if I get used to that. So first day trying that out. I need to change the order on this. Let's see. Okay, so these got to be swapped. Okay. That's swapped. Okay. Only gonna worry about this one for now. Oops. Okay, let's find out where the events are processed. Okay. So this should be... Oh, one sec. Suspiciously methyl-shaped JD. Hello, JD. Welcome. Good to see you. Yeah. It's been a while. I'm still coming. I got sick, depending on how you count it, 3 times in a row, but really it's 2 because I really just like relapsed on the second one. It's been an eventful few weeks for me. Very busy. I haven't had much time to work on this, even though I did get a good chunk of stuff done. Some of which I'll try to remember to mention it when it comes up. Yeah, okay. I'm adding this. Sec. Yes, I'm feeling much better, thankfully. I'm feeling functional. The antibiotics putting in good work. Okay, so this will be chiral touch. Add achievement. I'll copy one of those to get to work on this. I need to add this to the string list. So there we go. Okay, we'll copy. I did not figure out the restore thing that I was working on last time, unfortunately. I haven't even had time to look at it, which makes me sad. I don't know when I feel like I need like a good day to like just sit down and look at that. I'm gonna try to do that soon, but it's just really hard when I only ever have like a few hours at a time here and there. Because that one's going to be a doozy. It's a hell of my own making, but like, yeah, it is a pretty complicated system. But I really need to like, I feel like I need like a good half day or more to like, you know, really get all that stuff in my brain and build the mental model so I can debug it properly. I'll try and show what I have done in the meantime. There's one thing I was working on was I think I showed Methyl's ability to like recompile live. I had it hard coded to use TCC and do it through like the Visual Studio solution. I'm working on externalizing that through like using C code. It just loads it at runtime or calls it at runtime. So that like if a user wanted to use a different compiler or even like possibly like a different language, they can, you know, they or me can just add like a new file in the little compilers folder and it will like invoke that when you do the rebuild. Let me see if my updates are in here because I've been doing most of the work on Sandra, which I can't really show on stream. So yeah, I think last time I hadn't updated these names yet. I think last time they were all just like capitalized. I did end up having to prefix them all with ML, which I think is fine. That's one of the bigger changes. I know there were some other ones too that like I'm not thinking of that I was thinking of the other day while I was working on this. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure they'll come to me like as I work on this more. Yeah, I'll worry about that later. Fixed some stuff, added some stuff. Like, see what happens if I build this. Nope. It doesn't like that. I don't know why. Something that's new since last time, I haven't really had a chance to work on this computer until like right now. But I did get a really tiny, I guess I can't show it because I can't like unplug it because it's using it right now, but I got like a really, really small SSD so that I can like switch my work between computers easier, like between my desktop and my laptop for when I'm out and about and stuff. Um, yeah, it's just convenient and nice. Okay. Yeah, it's like a according to the listing on Amazon, it's just the Steam Deck SSD. It was like 60 bucks, which is not bad. And I got like a little enclosure for it that lets you use it basically like a flash drive. Pretty nice. I like it. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, is this? Have I implemented camera yet? I don't think I have. No, I haven't. I guess we can try to get that one done too. So let me update that. So that's correct. I need to add static here. Oh, I need to do that for this one too. I knew I was forgetting something. So I'll start with just this one since we're just working on this one. That'll have the static. Won't worry about the other ones yet. Okay. Where were we? Why isn't this defined? Oh, duh, I was copying it from the other one without thinking. Copy this and get to work. Oh, I gotta remember how all this stuff works. I haven't touched this in shoot months at this point. Like actually adding a new event to this. I don't think I mean, it's nothing too crazy. So I assume this will just be. Gotta add to the enum. Yeah, is this one? Okay, yeah, I can leave that the same, I'm pretty sure. So this should be, well, actually, I think state would be more appropriate to copy from because the parameters are the same. So, but it'll end up doing less. I should end up deleting a lot of this. Callback. Okay, let's go through this. So pulls the identifier out. Could probably update this to use that new function I made for that, but I know that this works right now, so maybe I shouldn't. Okay. Should be the same. No, that should be because I don't think I need this. I don't think I need the type suffix part. Because the state does a whole bunch of extra stuff to get it like set up right and uh, head code and all that, but I'll just go with this and see what happens. Okay. So I'm sure this is far from complete, but I'm just going to run this and see what happens when I add the event. And get rid of static on that now. Oh, I need to run the generator again. Should update this. Hasn't yet, but that's fine. So that has updated. Okay, yeah, this should be fine. See what happens when we... Oh, right. It doesn't... I forgot about this. I gotta fix this, but... Oh, yeah. I forgot about these. These are auto-generated. Um, how should I handle... Okay. Oh, on project. Okay, so I know it's like a coincidence that these macros even work with the exporter. So I guess for now I can just expand them. Oh, they need to be swapped as well. So I'm gonna try to regex this. Um, see how that goes. Maybe I shouldn't, because I feel like it's not that much. Or maybe I should. Decisions. Yeah, I'll just go for it. I guess I can, well, look in here. These need to be swapped too. So I'll go back to what I was doing. I don't know if I have a way to make this not change the definition, but I'll just go and change the definition back myself. So the regex here, I'm gonna swap those like that. Okay, what happened there? Oh, it picked up some extra stuff in this one. I'm gonna copy this one and put it back manually. So yeah. So this seems fine now, but it doesn't like this. I'm gonna assume that'll fix itself. Hi, Methylus, welcome. Yeah, it has been a while. I have this habit of like reaching for my drink when I like need to talk. I gotta stop doing that. But yes, it has been a while. I got sick like 2 or 3 times in a row, depending on how you count it. And I was generally just really busy. But here I am, I'm back. I'm gonna try to do this like twice a week if I can. We'll see if I can stick to that. But yeah, I definitely couldn't the past. I can't believe it's been like 3 weeks already and like a month since I've started this. That's just time is going by way too fast and it makes me sad. But whatever. Okay, back to regexing. What happened there? Oh yeah. Okay. Flip that around. So, okay, yeah, that gets screwed up there too. Should be fine. This is honestly, this is probably doing some other stuff I'm not predicting, but maybe it'll be fine. Try it. See how it goes. So, same thing here. Oh wait, no backslash there. Okay. Oop. See how that does. Okay, why doesn't it like this? That doesn't seem right. Bound box is undefined. That doesn't make any sense. I'm gonna assume this is just IntelliSense weirdness. And I do like the. I feel like this little rescan thing never ever works, but we'll try it. That didn't look like it did anything useful. I mean, these look correct though. Okay, it still doesn't like these. I don't know why. Oh, right, because of the static. These are the ones. Okay, I need to expand these anyway. We need to expand these anyway. Some of that stuff is going to need to get overhauled and renamed, but worry about that later. Okay, should I just... wondering if I should just actually regex these and to expand them. Yeah, I'll do that. So that's getting that. So what we want is void the name, which is the first parameter. And then what are it expands to inst chiral bound box. So I'm gonna like copy this. Replace. So this should be, replace this with pointer too. This should be 2. This one pointer. This one 2. Okay, let's do 1 and see what happens. Okay, why doesn't it like that? That seems like a holdover from the other error from like before we changed it. I'm just gonna assume this will work. It does not like any of this. Why? Oh, I bet the macros got screwed up. So yeah, I gotta undo, copy this, redo, paste that back. Maybe that'll be fine now. Doesn't like this. Whatever, I'm just gonna compile it and see what happens. All right, water time. Feel like I should have some music going in here, but that seems like a pain in the ass to set up, and I'm worried about like copyright strikes, and then I'd have to record like a separate one that doesn't have the audio playing because I'd like to be able to edit these in the future if I need to, and whatever. Waiting for compile. Waiting for compile. I don't know what to do while I'm waiting for the compilation to finish. Oh, it failed. So that's cool. Oh. What is going on here? Oh. Okay, what happened here? What was this before? Can I not like I thought this thing had the git diff thing. Won't this like show me the? Huh. I don't know why that's not working. You can set up audio to play on track 6 in OBS. The bot automatically strips it. Oh, that's cool. What the heck? I didn't know it could work like that. It's kind of neat. Okay, how did this get botched? Oh, I think I see what happened. Let's try correcting this. I doubt that's what was. Yeah, there's no way that was everything. Why isn't it like this? Yeah, this is very confusing. Um, some of these I don't know if I should go into. Yes, I did. But it only should have caught on stuff that used that macro, which is like relevant stuff, which I figured would only be like the definition of the macro and then like, the functions where they're used. So I haven't yet figured out what got screwed up. I guess I can look by hand. Because this seems fine. Hmm. But all of this corrected itself? What's going on? Wait, why did it? Am I crazy? Did this? I thought this said like 200 a second ago. What is going on? Should I just like clean and rebuild? I thought I already did that, but I guess not. Yeah, what is this? What is happening? Let me look at this. These look fine. Yeah, for real. Visual Studio moment, indeed. I'm still not convinced this is just going to work. I had a feeling this would probably cause some kind of weird trouble, but I didn't think it would be this bad. Eh. Maybe if I expand this, it will tell me something. No, this seems fine. Maybe. Yeah, something just seems very wrong if it's flagging on weird stuff like this. Whatever. Hmm. Okay, we're back to 65 errors, which is a lot better. Uh, huh. Is it because of this? This was working fine though. Because it should evaluate to like the actual type because the macro needs the parentheses. So, huh. Oh, it's the generator doesn't like what it found. I don't remember how I had this set up to work. Did I have it looking for the macro? Uh, well, time to bust that out, I guess. Uh, I don't even know which one I want right now. Fine, I'll use Visual Studio Code. Well, this font, this color scheme is different. The one on my other user account is way different. Okay. Uh, okay. Mm. Oh, yeah, this is a fresh install. And it did ask me about a theme, but I didn't really look at it closely. Mm, it's not searching for that macro manually. So I don't know what's causing this to generate incorrectly. Well, I can look at these. Oh, well, now it's parsing. Okay, so I guess I just need to do these too. Uh, okay, that seems fine, I guess. Okay, back to what we were doing. So, oh, this needs to be whatever this expands to. So, void the first parameter, and then just that. Okay, so and then the type name, that's just, yeah, type name pointer. Okay. What? Why couldn't you modify that file? The hell? That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen that. Okay. Let's fix the macro again. That should be better. Does it do this one too? Probably does. Uh, Yeah, I'll just do this one too to be safe. So this, same deal. Okay. Oh yeah, no, it's not actually what I want. Just similar thing, void the first parameter, parentheses, the type name. Okay. Is that right? Why did that thing gurgle on its own? My place is haunted. I'm just going to assume this is right. So. Oh, wait, what did I call it? Okay, one more time. Undo, copy that, redo, paste that. Oh, wow. The error count went up. That's not what we wanted. Well, if I rebuild it, it'll run the generator, or at least I think I have this set up to run the generator. But just in case I don't, run it again. Okay, that looks better. Maybe. Still wigging out in here. I'll just build it and see what happens. I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. And honestly, to my surprise, it compiled. I'll be damned. Thank you, thank you. Oh, I have this set to go to Sandro. Let me change that. Yeah, leak. No, not really. Okay. Ignore the memory leaks. Those are going to get cleaned up soon. We've been gutting the engine pretty hard lately, so it's bound to happen. So that's the real leak, is the memory leaks. Okay. Back to it. Which one? I'm not sure which one you refer to. Oh, oh, a Steam. You got a Steam controller. Is that the one? Okay. Well, in that case, I would hope it just works. Um, I guess we'll find out. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know how the input stuff is set up in here. That's all stuff Simon did. Um, yeah, I don't know what it is. It's probably direct input. Does it use direct input? Can it use? I don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. Oh, Steam input. Huh. In that case, I don't know. Um. Okay. Where were we? Oh yeah, I gotta look at this. So where is? Okay, let's make this go to the template project, and we'll see if it finds the event we're looking for. Doesn't build. Oh, did I not? Oh, I didn't change the name. Okay, it found it. See what happens. This looks like it's working. Whoops. Let's do. Skip to that. Wait, why is this getting player? Is that? Oh, the type of the file that it's in. That's what it means by type. Yeah, we'll just see what happens. See what it generates. And I can go from there. And actually, I don't think it'll generate anything. So I gotta like add the boilerplate for that, and then we'll go from there. So what was that enum called? Event type? We'll look for that in this file. Oh, it's not in here. So it's in here somewhere where the code gets generated. At least it must. I assume it is. Okay, yeah. Should be able to copy this. Let's see. Technically speaking, it can work on any game using an X input via launching through Steam. Oh, okay. STL3 has it natively without Steam. Okay. V4 to use it properly via STL2 compat. Oh, interesting. Okay. It would be nice for stuff like that to work out of the box. I can't promise any work on that though. With everything else we have going on, but it would be nice. Oh wait, did I? No, I didn't. Okay, we're looking for this event type. Okay. So this is where, which part is this? So this, I'll worry about that later. Because I think this needs to be changed per file type because there's different types. But I'll do that later. Possibly today. Okay, how do I have this working? So I know I'm gonna need to, it looks like I'm having all of these kind of expand the macro. I'm not totally sure why I did it that way. There must have been a reason. Okay. So I'll just follow it verbatim. Here they are. Let's copy this outright. And you know what? I will update these to use the void pointer alias while I'm here, just because it's a little nicer. Should be fine. Okay, so this is something I'm going to need to store. And how is it storing that? So this will be something as it is. And this will also be something. I'm not sure which one of these to use. I'll just do type and see what happens. I think that's going to give me the name of the file it's in. Find out. Oh, didn't like something. I guess I didn't put anything in here, so. Oh, type name, that might be what I need. So try that. If this says run gun, nope, that's not what we want. Wait, is this not? Why is it not breaking in here? Oh, there it goes. Okay, why is this reading player? Oh, wait. Okay, I might have. Duh. Okay, no, this was correct all along. I just put the wrong type in there. There we go. So yeah, that should work now. I don't. Will I need this? I don't know. We'll find out soon. Okay, let's run that. Ugh, bots. How do I? Can I ban on this thing? Or do I need to do it on the Twitch website? Oh, well, that doesn't look like it worked at all. Whatever. Nah, I don't care. It's not like they keep sending shit repeatedly. Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, so it puts it in here. Okay. I think so. Declarations is the other one. Uh, yeah, so it needs to go in here too. Let's work on that. Update that comment. So this will link the function pointers together. Or I guess, should I copy the state one? Because I think it's the same as that. Kind of. I'll leave it as is for now. I think that's all it needs. Okay, and there should be one more for this. I didn't change this to callback. Okay, this should all be the same, but this needs to be instance. Oh. Thank you for catching my typos. That's like not the first time you've done this, which is crazy. Thank you very much. Okay. So this right here, that's where the type suffix, as I'm calling it, will go. Because it's like pointer, and then I'll put the name myself, I think. So that'll be chiral this. And then bound box. You've made typo fixes in Ultrafix? What kind of typos are in there? Like stuff, like our typos? Or like just in general? Oh, wait. So now, type suffix again. That should be that bound box. I think that's what I want. Let's see what that does. During development, I constantly just misspelled a lot and it was annoying. Mostly just my own skill issue. Oh, that's funny. I'm usually the spell checker bot at work for code reviews. That's funny. Yeah, it happens. I know I left. I feel like I'm usually pretty good about typos, but I know I left a couple in Sonic 3 Origins, I'm sure. Okay, let's see what this did. Oh, wrong one. Oh, okay, yeah, let's check the... So, I don't want that. I do want that. Let's try again. This chiral bound box. Where'd the new line come from? Oh, I think I know where. There we go. Oh, wait, let me run it. doesn't like that. Init render dev 4? What the heck is that? Okay, so why did this crash this time? That seems weird. That doesn't seem right. If I undo my changes, will it not crash? No, it's crashing. Why? What's going on? Bro, why is this crashing all of a sudden? I guess I just need to start undoing until it works again. Just go way far back. Before I even added this, because that was definitely working. Okay, so yeah, something unrelated is wrong and I don't know what. The hell? Dude, I don't know what's happening. Wait, so it's working now? Dude, I don't know what's going on. Is there some, I hope something isn't wrong with like my SSD? That's the second time I've had like a weird file issue like this. That would suck. Uh, oh. Honestly, yeah, it could just be Visual Studio being awful. I wouldn't doubt it, but like, it's usually not awful this frequently. I listen. I know I need to switch to Linux. Even a year or so ago, I would have been like, whatever, it's fine. But like, Windows has consistently gotten so bad that like I know it's got to happen sooner or later. I gotta like bite the bullet. I don't know when that's gonna be. Okay, here's my thing. I am not a tinkerer. I do not like to tinker. I want my stuff to just work, and I want there to be as few settings as possible. Uh, like I don't like PC gaming because it's too much tweaking stuff. Like I'd rather just play on the Switch because it's like super straightforward and it's frictionless. I prefer it to be as frictionless as possible. And like Linux, I don't have a lot of experience with it, but it seems I know like Arch especially, that's like the ultimate like tinkerer's toolbox, right? Like I don't know, man. The less I have to configure, the better. I hate configuring crap. Okay. Ultimate one is Gen 2. Gotta build every program, including the kernel, from scratch. Okay, yeah, I guess that would be the ultimate one. Okay, I gotta figure out why this isn't working. So that works on my laptop? Mm, what the quap? What the quap, guys? What the quap? Bruh. Oh. Does that need... Whatever. Worry about that later. Okay, so it's just this. Why is this not working? Uh, Let me check something. I'm gonna look at Sandra's project file in case this is outdated or something. No, that looks exactly the same. I guess I can like uh let's look. Okay, so the solution is here. So then I need to back it out to 2 levels. Let's try this. Back, back. Wait. Hello? I have no idea why this won't work. Arch isn't beginner friendly at all, and it doesn't advertise as such. That said, all distros will require some amount of tweaking depending on your hardware, and moving from Windows to Linux in general is not as simple as people say. That seems accurate. Yeah, honestly, for me, it's like a time thing. I just know it's going to be time consuming and a learning curve, and it's like, I don't got that kind of time on me right now, dog. I barely have time to work on this stuff. Um, well, anybody got any clues for this? I don't understand why this isn't working. I guess Huh. No, it's there, obviously. Hmm. Start do anything different? Nope. Running it from a separate terminal? Yeah, I guess I can. It's a good idea. Uh, oh, is that not working? Oh, duh. Well, I need to put the actual path in there. Well, I know it's here, so I can just do this. This is working on my laptop, so I don't know. Oh, well, okay, it's working from here. It looks like. Let me just make sure. Just gonna delete you. And it's back, so yeah, it's working. What the hell, bro? Huh. Perhaps the absolute path fails. I I guess I'll start messing with stuff. So, like, what's the relative path then? Like, is it considering it from the working directory? But why is this working? Like, when I say it's working on my laptop, I mean that, like, this is the same drive. Like, I've been working off of this drive. Yeah, I'll try rebooting VS. What the heck? I'm kind of curious to see what folder this is running out of. This should still work. Like the I don't even know what to look for in here. Whatever. I'll just reboot Visual Studio. Let's get rid of all of them. Hmm. Oh, wow. Did you turn it off and on again? Always works. Because it's working now, I guess. Very cool. Well, yeah, just Windows. Hashtag just Windows things. Okay. Back to what we were doing. I gotta remember what we were doing. I think I was checking that all of these generated correctly. Yeah, it looks like it did. Cool. Okay, honestly, that kind of went faster than I expected it to. I feel like I must be forgetting something. I know I'm going to need to update other projects, but... Oh yeah, I also been doing a different convention with these callback ones. I've been prefixing them with var. I've also been kind of doing these on like the same line as the declaration. So that's this one. Micro slop indeed. It's getting really bad. All that money and for what? I'm gonna do a thing. Actually, keep that on the new line. Nope. Ugh. Yeah, I do not like this silly button at the top right of ES. It scares me. I would really like to get away from Visual Studio if I can. But I'm not there yet. Rad debugger is looking pretty promising. I know you can like hook that up in different text editors and stuff. I don't quite know how it works. But like, honestly, like if I learn how to use Rad debugger and then like they get that on Linux, that might be what gets me to go over. Oh yeah, okay. This is one of the things that I did in the period while I was gone. You can like if you declare a variable like this, like inline, you can do one ml expose like that, and it will serialize all of them. So that's kind of fun. Some other stuff like that too that I don't remember off the top of my head. Oh yeah, the hints too. I've been kind of like, I don't know if I love this yet, but I've been doing these like the hints and the callback like in line with the declaration. See how I like that. It's the only hint. Yeah, okay. That's true. That's true. It does look a bit confusing. I don't really know what to do about that, unfortunately. Um, Part of my metric for this has been like, is I've been comparing to like the Unreal system that's similar to this. And I still think this is overall way, way, way better than the one they have in Unreal. That one is just a mess and it's ugly and you have to like redefine a lot of the same information and all this stuff. Ugh. Yeah, oh well. Still think this is really cool. I have another idea which I might explore soon for this. Won't reveal it just yet. That was my first idea, was to parse comments as like the hints for these, but um I decided that like I really preferred like I did kind of want it to look like it was part of the language in a way. And comments wouldn't really do that. If it ends up being better, then maybe I will go to that. It's not like it would be difficult to change it to work with comments. I don't know. I guess my thing is like, well, then how do you comment out the comment? That's kind of one of them. That's kind of like an ugly thing to have to deal with. It doesn't like look as good with syntax highlighting. Yeah. Oh yeah. Also, I guess it probably wouldn't work for some of them. Okay, yeah, it wouldn't, because the array one is dependent on this macro actually getting expanded, and I want to leave that possibility open for other ones. Although I think this is the only one that actually depends on that. So, yeah, commons isn't the ideal solution either. But I really don't think this is that bad. It's a little non-standard, but overall, I think it looks pretty okay. I'm definitely open to other ideas. Okay, I'll add the camera event too while we're here. So just go through and do what we did. I vibe with the C style code more than comments. Yeah, I appreciate the input. That's fair. Let's one before it. Is camera in here yet? Doesn't look like it. See what the camera event is going to be most similar to. Well, it's also going to be almost exactly like a state. I guess it kind of is just the state again, in a way. Well, no, because it has two parameters, but still, for at least the macro, I can use that as a base. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this one. Wait, that's got to go above. So I guess I'll leave this one here. Camera event. I think I can. Yeah, that's fine. I can just call this what it's going to be. in this part. Camera here. Well, this is going to be more similar to state, I guess. So I'll copy that one. No, I'm already here. Do this one. So that's the name. So this just needs pretty sure it's just called camera. Yeah. So and target. Pretty sure that will work. Wait, did I? Nope, I didn't. I remembered. I remembered to update the comment. Oh, I got to update this too. Almost missed that. Okay. Oh, I didn't fix this one, apparently. That should be exactly the same. Oh, wait. Copy this. So this will be camera pointer, camera, the type suffix, which is the whole thing. And I think just that. We'll find out. I think that's all I need to add. Okay, it doesn't like this command again. I don't know what's going on with that. That's weird. Well, that sucks. I guess I just got to run the actual solution. Oh, it's doing that thing again. Is it like holding on to a file or something? And dude, I don't know what's going on. So that worked. Uh, that's working. That's working. Uh, oh, did I mess some stuff up in the macros? Dude, I gotta pee again. And I gotta do more laundry. Bruh, I don't know what's going on. Guess I could just... Oh, I can't undo in here. Oh well. It's all in the... Uh... Hmm. Something in here? What the hell? This doesn't make any sense. Yeah, that's a problem. Debugging macro expansions. I don't even know if I'm not necessarily sure that's the problem though. I can make it not parse that. Okay, it's still not running the generator on this project, which is unfortunate. I don't know what's going on with that. I wish I did. Okay, so that built. Um, oh, is this failing somehow? Like, is the program crashing and then it just returns this because it's not like returning correctly? Is that how that works? I honestly do not know. Oh, at random error code. So if I expand this, oh, that doesn't work. Well, there goes that hypothesis, I guess. I don't know how to get rid of this. Just restart the solution. Uh, okay, it still doesn't like that. So if I close this, let's see what happens now. Still doesn't like it? Dude, I don't get this. Let me reopen this. Bruh. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Once again. I guess I'll try what I tried last time and close all of the Visual Studios. Well, okay, it still doesn't like this command. What do you mean, dude? Yeah, if only. You're gonna tell me that this is like a thing you can do on Linux or something. Or maybe you're being sarcastic and there is a way to do that and I just don't know about it. Uh, what was I gonna? Okay. What happens if I try to delete this? Oh, it just works. I was like, maybe there's a handle on it or something. Um, mm, okay, here's an idea. Um, well, that works too. What the hell? Okay, that's what I thought. Right. Dude, I don't know what to make of this. Is this a Windows thing? Is it because of my SSD? I have no idea how to know. Like, why is the error code a big random number? It's giving like that. It feels like it's crashing. But I don't know. I feel like when I've done this before and the program just crashes, it like Visual Studio kind of just ignores it and doesn't really care. But I honestly don't know. Hmm, dude. Will it like because if it's crashing, wouldn't it like start to print stuff? Let me put something at the very beginning. Oh, yeah, and you know I should have checked out the link, shouldn't I have? Is that the same number? Or is it just like a random really high number? C double access violation. Okay. So yeah, I guess that means this program is crashing. So it's probably crashing here, but yeah, this shouldn't be crashing. I don't understand that. No, I think it must be the program. I thought this was happening because of like a file handle or something like that, but like this same crash is happening again and I'm not really sure why. What part in the file is this? I don't think I can tell. Oh, okay, I still have the okay. Oh, so it's like at the end? Uh, File path. Yeah, I think it does. I'm not sure if that matters. I'm a bad programmer for letting it happen though. Eh. I might I might actually have an idea of what's happening. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I do know what's happening actually. Okay. Watch this. If I put a new line here, it's going to work. I'm actually not sure why this was working before because this makes sense. Okay, yeah. See, it works now. If I undo that, it should crash again. I don't know why it's not. See, I don't get that. Why is it not crashing now? Like that, I 1000% see why, because it's trying to skip the line and it's the last line and there's no new line. And this is one of the things I have that's not like checking for the end of the file every time. Oh, now I want you to crash again. Uh, Not immediately sure what to do about this. I think the real answer is switch to a different programming language for this type of tool because working with strings in C is horrible and encourages really bad habits that I am very guilty of. I'm interested in Odin and Zig for this type of thing, and I thought about doing it. But like TCC is just so tempting because it's so small and you can just ship it with stuff. Mm, okay, what's the correct way to fix this? Okay. Make this take the end. Some of these would also probably crash horribly if they encounter the end of the file. Yeah, this would do it too. Just copy that. Let's see if this goofy ass shit works. Well, I guess I'm not gonna know because it doesn't crash consistently. Would require a complete rewrite, but I'd go with something like libclang for parsing the C code and retrieve a proper AST you can iterate on if you were to rewrite it. My problem with that is I don't doubt that it would be fast, but like I'm so picky about like I've been so hesitant to do any kind of code generation shit in general because I really, really, really do not want to add to the compile time at all. And like something like this that just very straightforwardly like looks for exactly what it needs to look for is just inherently going to be faster than something that like actually properly parses it. Uh, so like, yeah, to me it's a performance thing. I want this to be damn near as fast as possible, and like an entire parser is simply just going to be more work for the computer to do. Or maybe I'm a dumbass and somehow they can express that much complexity in a straightforward and more faster way than what I'm doing. But my intuition is that I doubt that. Well, anyways, let's see what happens. Oh wait, I'm gonna need to update these. Okay, I had these in an order. I'm gonna restore the order. If your goal is performance, then I guess it's valid, but you'll most likely never get it perfect ever since it's so complex. Yeah. Yeah, and I guess I'm fine with that, because, like, compilers usually generate optimized parsing code based on grammar files. What does that mean? Wouldn't that make it take even longer if it has to, like, if I were invoking something to do this every time, would it have to like parse the grammar files first and then like generate that code and then do that? Or you like, is this like a, I don't know, I don't know. I don't know how this shit works. Yeah, and I'm not worried about perfection for this kind of thing because like in most cases, if you were to have something like horribly wrong, like with your code such that the parser fails, then also like your compiler is going to fail anyway. This is a specific case where like the issue is like an end of file thing for like something that's normal. And that like obviously needs to be fixed. It's a pre-build step for the compiler. The parsing code is baked into the compiler. Okay. Interesting. That makes sense. Okay. Oops. It's just a simpler way to make modifications to the grammar without having to rewrite thousands of parsing functions. I guess that makes sense. And, for my purposes, I don't know. I ain't worried about any of that. Okay, let's see. So this should work now, right? It looks like it. Okay, I think it's working now. Here. Okay, that's working. We can move on now. We can move on to something. What will that something be? I think I can see how long. I don't even know how long. Oh, it's been 2 hours. I could probably go at least for another hour. What to do? Mm, I know I had some ideas for what to do. I should have written them down. Make sure this builds, I guess. Hmm. Sonic 3 Origins code review. I don't know about that. I don't know about that one. However, if a decomp were to arise, no, I shouldn't make any kind of promises like that. It would be a lot of fun to look at something like that, though. Dude, I am blanking. I think it's just because I'm like live and my brain does not work the same. when I'm doing this. And I'd have a better idea of what to do next if I was working on like Sandro, for example, where I need to update the code and stuff. Because I know, okay, I have ideas of what I could do, but I don't necessarily want to do them right now. I don't know, maybe I could look at it, because what I haven't done yet is made this stuff work with the framework. Speaking of, which one of you were responsible for that mess of text? I don't know if I'm at liberty to disclose that information, unfortunately. I wish I was. Okay, let's take a look. So, okay, this is generating stuff. Okay, it's generating the enums. Okay. I guess I can start doing this. I kind of don't want to right now, but I'm not immediately sure what else to do. Because I think it would make sense to finish all this stuff before I look into my other idea for this generator. So I think this is almost done. This almost does everything I need it to, other than uh yeah, after I implement this stuff, the next thing to do would be like the custom types, like the custom structs you can define. And I definitely don't have the brain power for that today. So I guess this is the most logical thing. Okay, fine, we'll do that. Hmm. Okay, first order of business. We're gonna get something in this events file. I don't care what it is. I just want to get something in there because enums is working. Let's see what happens if I do a routine in here. Okay, this does work. Does declarations work? Yes, it does. So in that case, let's just try getting these in here. I guess in spirit of the other changes, I can move this to the top. Okay. So the thing to test would be see if this works. Oh, duh. Okay, I'm not going to move this up top yet. Hello? Okay. Cool. So that does work. Okay. Then it actually probably won't take too long to get this to work. Knock on wood. We need an array with the frameworks event names in here. We're going to get those from here. Yeah, I think these are all of them. There we go. There's all the names. So this will be considered a built-in event. Yada, yada, yada. For framework. Assume, yeah, it's just this. So add a string for that. Okay, so I need to detect here if this is the framework file, which I don't think there's not an explicit type for that. But I'll check type root source. And then I can compare the path probably, because process file. Just for my own convenience, maybe I can pass like just the file name in here to make it easier to compare. This, yeah, okay. Pass entry name in here as well. So okay. Should be one more of these, and that will just be the file name. Yes, thank you for the X macro. I like it, and I will use it in the future. I can't believe it took me this long to like actually implement those. My jaw's starting to get sore. I probably shouldn't overdo it because I'm still getting over tonsillitis. So, yippee. Okay. Back into the mines. All right, so in here, we can compare the name framework.c, then we'll know we're in this file. We can do whatever we want. So in this case, we'll compare the framework, framework events, framework. Okay. I'm going to run this and see if we make it in here. Yes, we do. So let's see what happens. So it should make it in here too. It does. That name. Okay. So that's working. That's cool. I wonder if that just works. Oh, it does. It does just work. Sometimes I surprise myself. Wait. Okay, it's not in here. Never mind. False alarm. Okay. Okay, let's find out where it actually prints that stuff in. Oh, okay. I don't know if I'm going to need to do this for the framework. Well, I guess maybe I would. I won't do this right now. I'll focus on what we're doing. Okay, where would... This is using event def pointer. That's not in here. Might be happening down here. Oh, built-in events. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. I think I just need this, and I'm going to change this to framework. Okay. Now this might work. Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. It works. Cool. Oh, not what I wanted. Okay. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. That works, which means I can get rid of these. And I can move this to the top. Or maybe not. Why doesn't it like that? Let me undo that. What now? Oh, is it still running? Yes, it is. That's why. This should work. There we go. Okay, very cool. Okay, that went way faster than I thought it was, to be honest. Uh, I might be able to automate some of this stuff. I might have to get into the weeds more than I want to right now for some of what I'm thinking. So maybe I can move on to something else right now. Because I still would like to go another 40 minutes. Okay, what can we do? Oh, you know what? It's a good point. That should technically be at the bottom. Good catch, Mephiles. Thank you. Mm, 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 mm. What to do? What to do? Mm, hmm. Just hard because I don't want to get into anything too crazy because I don't want to go for that much longer. Be different if I had like all day to do this kind of thing. I'd be getting into everything. Mm. Got that out of the way. What else? Mm. Well, I guess it is gonna need to parse the auto variables because I want it to work with this. Um, and I don't think there's a way for head code to access framework variables. And serializing those would be the way to do it. And I'd want the auto feature to work with that, obviously. Well, I guess settings is kind of what that is. And that implies saving. No, okay, yeah, no, that makes sense. I can just do it on that. Okay, I'll start on getting this to work. I'd like to look into getting the quick action things, like seeing if that's viable to automate. But not right now. Okay, let's try this. Hmm. So I need the okay. I need to see if this is happening on the framework header at all. So oh, that might not. Okay. So it does. Oh, wait, what? Oh, because it's okay. Well, this should hit again. Yeah, there we go. So that opens. So it will try to parse this. So we can add one of these for the framework. Mm. Okay. Oh, what the? How is this working before? Weird. Okay. Yeah, why was this working? I'm not crazy, right? Like, I think, is it just like, okay, these are evaluating to like non-zero basically. So this, okay, that makes sense. All right, good to know I'm not completely crazy, and I'm glad I caught that. I've totally done something like that before. I'm glad to know that it's not just me, because that's a little embarrassing. Isn't MSVC complaining? Complaining about what? About that statement? Like, technically, this is, if you mean the statement, like, technically, this is perfectly valid. Because this is just like, this is just an expression. So it's going to evaluate it like this. And it's like, you know, like this is like saying like that and true or whatever. So that's what's happening there. Oh, GCC and Clang detect these kind of user errors and warn you about it. Interesting. That would be nice because it would be weird to use just an enum as an expression. Like I could see like technically this wouldn't throw any red flags, but like having the and enum here thing, like that should be something should catch that, I feel like. But it's whatever. We got it in the end. Hello to Kai314. Welcome. Welcome to Sea Hell. Okay, where were we? Adding framework stuff. So I think this will be settings auto. Mm-hmm. Well, specifically the enum, Methyl says. GCC and Clang will warn you about that. That's kind of cool. That's nice. Yeah, the JD, the sum var equals that without the double equals. That is pretty common. It's a hard one though because there are some times where you would want to do that kind of thing, and but usually when I do, I like wrap that itself like in parentheses again. I am good, Kai314. How are you? Oh, GCC will warn you about that one too. That is nice. Will it not? Will it stop the warning if you make that an expression yourself? Like if you were to do, let me put it in the chat. Would it still warn you if you did that? Because like that's more explicit that you like kind of want the result of that to be evaluated. I'm glad you are good, Kai. I don't think I said that already. I'm not sure. Not sure. Never intentionally done something like that. Interesting. Trying to think of an example. I guess an example, I'm thinking about this right. It's likely that I'm not, but try it. So like in some gameplay code like this, you could do, well, okay, I think you'd have to do like, something like this is the kind of thing where I would, uh, where I do that kind of thing where like you set a variable. Why is this erroring? Did I forget one? Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this I end up doing this kind of thing sometimes. You can't declare a variable in here, can you? No, you can't. That would be nice. So I am working on. I work with a game development studio called Headcanon, and we have our own proprietary game engine. And I'm working on code generation to make writing some stuff easier. So it will just some annotations to make it easier to get variables editable. I stand corrected. GCC Clang doesn't catch these enum things. Try that again, but without the player pointer definition on top. What do you mean, like this? I mean, just by itself? I don't know. I do not know what you mean, JD. Oh, try declaring it inline? Oh, right. Okay. Like that? It still doesn't seem to like it. I assume that's not really a thing, because I think the only place that you can technically declare a variable in like a statement is a for loop. So, yeah. C++ allows that. Somehow I'm not surprised. It would be kind of nice if you could, but I'm not losing sleep over the fact that you can't. Like, because it would be nice to, like, if you need to get something and you know, like, and you need the pointer to be valid, it would be nice for, like, the scope of the variable to be contained in the, in your scope. But, like, and you can do, like, well, the problem is this is extra work, which is not good. Like, you could do that to keep it in scope, but like that's redundant both in terms of typing and in terms of like the work that you need to do, which is fortunate. So, oh well. C loses again. But yeah, for this kind of thing, like we were talking about earlier, yeah, I do try to like wrap parentheses around there. So it's more clear that it's like an expression. Like I'm evaluating this. I'm evaluating the truthiness of like what happens here. Okay. Back to what we were doing. Let's keep filling this out. This might be where I want to be. Oh, no, okay. I want that. Okay, that feels like it can't be everything. Um, well, yeah, because I would need to generate like the automatic code. So, I mean, that's kind of a given. I'm kind of curious what happens because I'm just like adding this. Let me look at the auto bars. Okay, so this looks hard coded to do. Well, maybe that's what I should be working on. I don't even know if this stuff is fully supported for the stage types yet, so I should probably finish the stage type stuff and then finish the framework stuff. So I'm going to take a quick little break, switch some laundry, and then I'll be right back. I'm always shocked when I leave and come back and the viewer count hasn't totally tanked. So thanks for sticking around for those that are here. Let's see. I might cut myself off at 3 hours just to let my voice rest since I'm still recovering from the sickness. Oh, there's a cat. The cats are getting up to trouble outside the room. Don't worry, I have roommates taking care of it. Okay, what was I doing? Okay, right. So I'm gonna look at investigate the stage stuff. Show the cats. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. I don't want to put anybody else on camera. Dude, it's getting fierce out there. I should make sure they're okay. I'll be right back. All right, everything's okay. Cat uh, broke some ceramic stuff, but it's fine. They probably do want my lasagna. Let's see what happens when we do this. Okay. Well, actually, first let me hook up the event stuff. Oh, yeah, I gotta update this to the specific types. Okay, see if that works. Oh, it's still open. Okay, that works. Fine and dandy. Mm. Shouldn't this be doing more? Uh, that's weird. Oh. Okay, so that does work. Oh, that looks like a problem. Let me fix that while I'm thinking about it. Okay, why isn't it doing the player? Does that mean something is failing in here? It's not doing the player's variables. Mm, that's weird. Mm, this is weird. Hmm. Okay, well, the obvious. Oh, whoops! I lost OBS. The obvious thing to do is to just get rid of all of these and see what happens. Or actually, hang on. Okay, so this one's working, which suggests to me something in the player one is not parsing correctly. It means I think the way I had it working was like it just kind of cancels if it finds something it can't parse, but maybe it shouldn't work that way. It should probably like warn you or generate bad code on purpose. So that it errors when you compile. Uh, hmm. Wonder if it's these like changes to callback that I did. Something about them being on the same line, but I thought that was working in a different project. Perhaps it wasn't. Let's try that. No. Well, the next part is just start removing stuff. I don't think any of these are critical to the object functioning. Right. Okay. So it seems to not do anything for the player, which is weird. I guess I'll debug the program and see what happens when it gets into the player file. Hmm. I think I left one of these somewhere that I didn't mean to. Yeah, right there. Okay, let's see what happens. Uh-huh. Mm. Oh, I need to go to the part where it does the header. Let me restart this. Uh, what? It never hits player at all here? That doesn't seem right. Maybe I need to go back up after all. Like it does framework twice, which seems wrong. So we'll start from here. Uh, need to look for this, I guess. Here. It's just to make sure Wait, is there like, does name get overridden somewhere? It's like that variable used already? I don't think it is. No, that can't be it. Oh, that failed. What was that? Okay, I'm gonna do the little like uh, breakpoint thing where it'll hit it only if it hits another one. So oh, that's disgusting. So it's skipping it, but why is it skipping it? Oh, this is so embarrassing. I think this was like a debug thing or something that I left in to get it to ignore the first file it found. So that's bad. Get rid of that. Can probably get rid of this now too. Hopefully this will just work. Yep, it's working now. The stage one is also working. So really what I need to do now, and I can probably finish this and call it a day, is it needs to differentiate between like what event type it is. It might already do that. What did I just had this. Variables. I think it's the def type. Uh, yeah, so I guess the most straightforward thing to do here right now is just check the type uh, individually. What did I call this? I'm all def. Or does def type change? Yeah, it does. So this, I guess the one this would end up on. Okay, well, I can kind of borrow the variables, but I should probably give this another variable where this stays the same. Yeah, I'll do that. What do I call this? Base type? Sure, that sounds fine. Uh, so this is a new one. So I'll make all of these have the same like base type as the name implies. So this is stage. Oh, hang on, let me not forget to change that. And then framework for that one. So in this part, we can check base type for object. So that's what we'll do if it's an object. Well, okay. Hang on. That else if. What was that in reference to? I don't know when that comment came in. Did I miss something? I might have done something silly. Oh, okay, that's good. Yep, so I need to see. Let me get rid of this. I need to see what happens when I serialize something in the object type. Oop, doesn't like that. Okay, no, that seems fine. Okay. Make sure this is working. Yeah, it is. Okay, yep, that's working. But it's still doing that. Okay, so yeah, I do actually. In this case, I can actually just use that type value directly, so I don't think I need this base type thing after all. Okay, so let's get rid of these. So this one's going to be an or for either type because, well, in every case, this variable will equal manager since that's what it gets switched to, I think. We'll find out in a minute, but I'm still going to because I think it would be fine if this condition was just this, but for completeness, I will do that. object. I need this to be in there too. This is what I want, right? Yeah. I gotta mirror it down here too, I think. Or do I? Oh. No, I don't. Okay. I'm thinking about this slightly wrong. Yes, okay. Let me back up. I do want this condition. Not here. Because right now, this buffer B thing that I have going on is only used for the manager. So I need to do this check all the way up here. Then I can look for the object type. And this I should just be able to put object type variables. I feel like that should just work. I'm kind of curious. Let's see what happens. Oh, wrong project. Hello. Yeah, that works. Cool. Okay, so I should be able to do that for the stage type because right now, this, yeah, I was going to say this shouldn't print anything at all for the stage type. So same deal here. I guess I'll do this in the order they're defined. Oh wait, hang on. I want object type here. Oh no, I have hiccups. Oh, that's bad. Oh, I hate hiccups so much. Okay. So this is, it's, oh, no, I was doing it in the order they were defined. Okay. I guess technically they should be defined differently, but I've decided I don't care. Put it back how it was. Instance manager, object, act stage, framework. So act in here. Well, I guess, I don't know. Doesn't matter. See what this does. Oh, where's the new line? It's weird. Whatever. Yeah, I'm expecting. Oh no, I guess that makes sense. That's fine. test the stage type as well. There we go. That's working. Framework. It's not here. I guess that makes sense. I don't think I've exposed anything yet. Let's try this. Yeah, it's still not generating anything yet. But I assume it's getting parsed somewhere. Oh, I've been at this for 3 hours and 20 minutes. I went longer than I expected. What time is it? I guess I can keep going. I feel okay. Should I make this a switch? It'd probably be a little clearer. Fine, I'll make it a switch. You've convinced me. No, I want this spaced out. Copy this. Object act and stage and framework. Put these in. Okay, there we go. Well, that's better. I assume there's just no way this runs. Okay. So I guess the next thing to check is where the auto var. What? Oh. Where is this getting made? Here we go. Okay. So this is ran. This is not. So where's the next step that I need to handle? Is the type getting set? Looks like it is. So yeah, we know this is getting hit. So I'm going to set a breakpoint and check for uh, 6. So if auto var type equals 6, nothing happens. Why? Oh, it might generate nothing, or it might fail. What's going on here? Maybe I should just step through this and see what happens. Does it make it in here? Mm-hmm. So it's in there. Oh. Oh, okay. I do need this after all. I convinced myself the framework didn't need this. Totally does. Ooh, I feel compelled to make the brakes look pretty. I gotta do it. There we go. That's better. You're a space head? I don't. What is the space indentation scares me. Y'all are y'all like blah, 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 all the time? Like I know that like they have the thing where like the tab inserts the spaces, but don't you still have to go like brrr, like on the backspace key? Like I'm so pro tab, it's crazy. Please explain. Okay, let's see if this happens. Oh, shift plus backspace. That does make sense. I'm curious. So if I like, oh, that goes all the way in Visual Studio. So like if I, damn, that goes all the way to the semicolon. Well, I don't know. I guess it wouldn't work with my workflow. Is that even the right word? I'm just Visual Studio brain, that's all. And I don't like spaces. Sorry, guys. Not sorry at all. I'm actually going to become very opinionated about this and crusade to get people on my side, the correct side. You should be using tabs instead of spaces. Wrong. Oh, I guess that is the problem, isn't it? Tabs, like the inconsistency of how editors display tabs. Ugh, that does suck, doesn't it? Well, I'm electing to not care because I like how it works better. True. Simply fix the editor. It is an editor skill issue. That looks like it's not going to work. Because this needs to, doesn't this need to be, well, shoot. Oh, no, I think this does work. Because this is the games type for the framework. All right, cool. Oh, now this is the problem. Crap. Ah. Okay, how to fix this? I think I have an idea. I just need to find the part where it sets that. Okay, if it's not the framework, do that one. If it is, oh, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work either. Oh, wait. Hang on, will it? No, that will work, because these are just built-in events. So I think what I can do see what that does. Okay, so this isn't working because I haven't implemented this yet. So now we're at the part where I need to implement that, which shouldn't be difficult. Okay, so we need settings, auto, persist, auto. I think that's it. Just for testing. Do that one too. Okay. Oh wait, this isn't gonna stick. I have to go back and add this to the engine. There we go. Okay. Settings, auto, and persist auto. I think that's all it needs. Okay. There we go, that's that. Now in the engine, I need to look for anywhere this is called. Oh, hey, look, I already set this up. I was that forward thinking. I don't even remember doing this. There's a to-do for me here and everything. Man, I really do surprise myself sometimes. I didn't know I was thinking this far ahead. Uh-huh. Let's do it for settings. I didn't do it for this one, which is kind of funny. All right, that should do it. Um, hmm. Oh yeah, I gotta do the same check for the persist one. Where is that? It's down here. Where it links it? Oh, okay, it's here. Okay. It was closer than I thought, obviously. Cool, that built. Pick up engine. Oh, it did it. I wonder if I should make this one happen first. I don't know if I can make this happen first. It's not like it matters. This is just auto-generated. It crashes. Oh, I know what I might have missed. Okay, that's not true. No, I don't. I don't think what I'm thinking of applies. Huh. Let's run it from methyl. Oh, duh. Okay. I wasn't thinking. Okay. I guess slightly redundant, but I'll just do the check twice. That seems fine. All right. Everything seems to be working. Let me make sure this hits. Oh, it might not reattach to the debugger in time to catch that. Uh, so let's try from the engine. This is not set. Well, is this before or after registering? Mm, Oh yeah, it's before. Uh, this is risky, but I'm just going to change the order of this because I don't immediately see a reason why it can't just happen here. What the hell? What have I done? Okay, fine, I won't. Jeez. What the hell? What is going on? Oh, is it because it's still open? I should have known. Okay. The fact that this knows where to find like the debugging stuff for is honestly really cool. It surprises me every time that this works, where I can step from the engine into the game code and it works. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. And yeah, look at that. It's working. Why is it producing that? Oh, I know why it is. Never mind. That's for the persist stuff. Uh, okay. And there it is. All right, cool. This is working. I think we did it. We accomplished everything we set out to accomplish. Mm, cool. Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm going to call it here. I'm tempted to stall for time until I hit 4 hours because it's like not that long away. I'm not really sure what I would do. Um, what was I going to do? I was going to do something. Oh, okay. Yeah. Check it out. There's the SSD that I'm working off of. I got this recently, so I can uh, transfer work between my desktop and my laptop easier. Um, it also comes with this like little. It's a Steam Deck SSD. It comes with this little doodad case. Yeah, it's USB-C. Uh, it has a the door came out, but yeah, it's got this like little flap. So if you use it, okay, it's like look, it's like a little keychain, but it's like you open it and then it's got the little extendy bit out. So like you can plug it in like this if you need to, and you got to like keep the the little flap open for the fan because it does have a fan. But yeah, like this is just a case, so it's like you can take this out and drop the flap. But yeah, then it's just a little thing. So one moment. So all right, here's my ThinkPad. It has a USB-C port on the side. Uh, I can just like put it in, and it's just like a big flash drive. It's hard to show, but yeah, pretty cool. Like I have all my work on there now, and I can just pick up where I left off. So that helps. That's fun. Oh yeah, I have I have a headcanon sticker on the ThinkPad. That's correct. Okay, I think I am gonna go. Thank you to all who attended. Appreciate ya. Hopefully I'll do this again soon. Goodbye.